Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my YouTube and BitChute simulcast together on this glorious, beautiful day, or a glorious, beautiful summer day here in New York City. My name is Dr. Games101. I'm also called Dr. with Ghetto in the past as well. Welcome to my channels of YouTube and BitChute. You guys were wondering why I haven't uploaded as much for the last couple of weeks. I was busy with schoolwork at first, as always. But something happened that I knew for months ahead of time, of course. They explained the situation as early as in March or February of this year, 2021, saying that by August 1st, 2021, my school was shut down. And my School of Independence University got shut down. So I'm with lots of free time on my hands. I can do whatever I want to do to some extent. I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends. To those who are following me on Twitter, Dr. Gaben101 is my Twitter handle. You can check me out there. I know that I should be focused more on making more videos for you guys, but I have other things to do other than games. As a 33-year-old adult in my early 30s, as you get older, there's more responsibilities to do in your life, especially if you have a family or a child or both. I don't have none of those. I have no family, no children. I even have a girlfriend or wife. So that's a good thing, right? So I'll move on and do other things. Excuse me. And I didn't expect to be shut down so quickly in a sense of a matter of weeks to almost a couple of months of this school. And they're supposed to have funding to that school over the last year and a half, and thanks to the Biden administration, they lacked the funding to give to the school, so they had to shut down their companies, their entities, because Independence University is owned by other colleges and universities, if not other groups or conglomerates. And it's like a domino effect. Once the one school closes, the other school closes as well, affected at least 7,000 students. And I'm part of that 7,000 student category. And I was expecting to get out of there within a year and a half, right? 3 years of accelerated courses, good, right? Well, I was wrong. And to those who are watching me on from Independence, I thank you for looking at my information and seeing my content, even though it can be offensive most of the time. But that's it is what it is. That's my past. I can't change that. And to those who watch me on BitChute, you guys know who I already am. I do make sure both politics and video games, or politics, video games, and other forms of entertainment on that BitChute channel, because I can't afford the second BitChute channel. That's like $5 a month for a second channel. That's too much money right there for my budget. Remember, guys, not everyone has what you have. Not everyone can afford $5 a month for certain subscriptions. And if you add on to other subscriptions like Netflix and Amazon, as well as other programs that I signed up for, other credit cards that I had to pay back, and based on minimum payments, it catches up to you after a while, and you don't have much money and time for that matter. But eventually, I'll have lots of more free time, technically speaking, and perhaps even naturally speaking, over the next how many months, if not a couple of years. I'm still waiting for the college to provide some sort of a refund, a loan refund back to the Department of Education, and I'll take it from there. And I can reapply for a student loan for another college sometime, the earliest around late this year or early next year, hopefully by early next year the latest. It shouldn't take that long, because I contacted my loan company, and the loan company told me that, oh, you have to fill out Section 1. I told them I already filled out Section 1, etc., etc. So it's like, I don't understand these games they're playing, but I didn't know what I put on that paper. Now they want to copy my transcript. That's going to be a double whammy right there. And I don't have the actual record of that matter. That's going to take some time to get that. And I already have information how to get that, but I said it takes a while, because there's 7,000 students processing, transferring, etc., etc. So it's going to take some time for them to catch up to me. I'm actually going to be last on the list, most likely, because I'm not quitting, but subsiding in my career for something better. And hopefully, if I find a better school altogether, and with a certain degree in business at least, with a side of IT or computer work, that'd be great, and mix those two together. And I'm not going to get a job right away after I earn a degree, but eventually I will get a degree sometime this decade. Hopefully no later than 2025. and it sucks. It really does because you do your best at 90s and 80s throughout most of my courses. Maybe one class I kind of like went down to 75%, and I was like because of the fact that it's not my forte. I think it was a human resource management class. You know, they have all these weird, stupid courses for that for business to pay attention to. So I'm not saying it's stupid. In my perspective, it's too stupid, but still. So yeah, so I'll do more of a. I'll try to pay for the Nexus game that I did the demo on last week or two. I'll get the full game and I'll play that together and sample gameplay of sorts. I'll continue to do Dragon Origins, Tomb Raider, which goes Tomb Raider 2 for 1990s video game, including the reboot of Tomb Raider back in 2013. I'll try to do something of that sometime this month or next month. There's also games like Call of Duty, like World at War. I can record. I can also record Modern Warfare 2, which I should be finished with Modern Warfare 1 sometime this month, hopefully. I still have one, but two, maybe three levels left to finish for Modern Warfare. So hopefully that'll sort that stuff out. Maybe I can do a recording of on my gameplay and online with you with other players for Modern Warfare 2019. I also got myself a game of Metal Gear Solid. I got Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. Even though I don't have a PS3 yet, it's just in case to buy it. So I really don't want to take chances anymore. And I'm still, can I wait for Psychonauts 2 to come out? That's coming out next week or so. You know, still trying to play the first Psychonauts. I finally beat that level where like a maze goes turned in clockwise and it goes counterclockwise when you move certain platforms around. So I finally finished with that level of Psychonauts 1. So hopefully I can beat that game within a matter of time. Hopefully by this year. Hopefully the end of this year. I doubt it because I have so many games to play. I mean, guys, I also did a sample gameplay of Bayonetta. I'll take care of that as well. Maybe I'll do a movie review of the Suicide Squad if I get a chance to see it in theaters this month. I should get some money to watch it for my birthday because I don't have money until next month to watch it, and hopefully it's still in theaters by the early September. That would be great. I can just watch it right away and tell you guys what's on my mind about the matter at hand. And also, I know I should put my business out there about what happened between my family and I of living in this apartment because he heard in the news that by end of August, after August 31st, 20 to 40 million people will be evicted and or ousted from their houses by force, by police. There's been like some moratorium, some sort of debt be subsided from that evictions to prevent you from being evicted from your homes and apartments like myself. And hopefully it's not going to work like that, be evicted from home by the end of the next month, or beginning of next month, I should say. It really does suck to the point that, you know, my aunt, she paid into the system. How long? She can't get Social Security. She can't get pensions right now because everything of COVID was affecting everything for the last year and a half. And this government screwed everything up with our ways of living. It's ridiculous. I'm not upset or at a point where I want to attack the government or attack the officials like Obama, Bush, Clinton, Paulson, Bernanke, Yellen, you name it, any one of those people. And there's more of them, Paul Wolfowitz from the Iraq War and stuff like that, who was a deputy Secretary of State or Secretary of Defense, something of that sort. And it's, you know, these people affected our lives over the past 15 to 20 years. I should say 50 to 100 years, depends upon who's in the family for how long and what the lineage behind that matter. But that's another story for my politics channel. These are my gaming / BitChute channel. You know, I appreciate you guys for watching me. I appreciate you guys for hanging in there, subscribing to my new channel. If you can subscribe, please subscribe down below. Really appreciate it. The subscribe button should be around here somewhere. I don't know what to say. I really don't, because I put my effort into that college. I did my best to do what I can do. Excuse me. I did my best to do what I can do to succeed. And this dilemma, whether it's purposeful where it was on purpose or not by the government to conspire against me. Not personally, directly me, but the forces that be don't want me to be have an earned degree that easy. That sucks. It really does. It's just, I'm sorry I keep saying the suck word over and over, but I don't understand. Why is these governments not giving the money to these colleges? They took over the industry for the last 30 years now of this Sallie Mae, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac type of ordeal with all the student loans and mortgages, and they can't even handle the business properly, these governments. They have to resell it to some other company now. They have to maintain profits in, and that's along with the funding of these schools. After 125, 150 years almost, or maybe 135, 40 years for independence, they got shut down. It's ridiculous. How does that even happen? That don't make any sense. There was no problems for 6 months to a year of pandemic. These colleges I attended, then all of a sudden they found out that a little old me is attending. Let's take him out along with 7,000 other students. In my perspective, that is. Good job. Good job. Anyway, guys, that's just my opinion. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting few months because I'm gonna do so much with you guys with these games, these recordings, live stream maybe once a week maybe. It sucks that I can only do so much. If you could donate, it would help out ease the pain of tediousness. Because I have to work in order to maintain bills and pay off credit cards, stuff like that. Oh, sure, I have benefits coming in, such and such, but you don't know how long that's going to last after what's happened with this pandemic. So it's risky just to rely on one source of income. I'd rather get a part-time job in the office if I can find that kind of job, and if not full-time for a few months and quit that job and so on and so forth. I want to keep my Social Security to be as low as possible. It's and even if De Blasio is and now Bill Gates is involved, they want to make sure that everyone get the vaccine, and by doing so is to cancel out the Social Security or make people take away their Social Security away from us, and just if you take the vaccine, we'll give you back your Social Security. I was like, really? Well, let's cross that line, huh? All right, we'll see about that, Bill Gates. Maybe your head will be on a platter one day with one of these matters at hand, because I may sound very vicious when I said that, but you don't mess with elderly like that. Just because of some people in the Social Security is able-bodied, or not able-bodied, but mentally speaking, they're not sound, but they're able-bodied. I can still move stuff. I can still lift stuff somehow, some way. Not as much, because I'm overweight, severely. I'm still be a more of a obese person. But still, other than that, like, come on now. You can't just let these things of this COVID vaccine affect us that much. We're human beings. We're citizens of this country. We have the right to do what we want to do to some extent. You can't just make us take a vaccine. That's just illegal right there. If that's the case, make sure that it's approved by the FDA. At least that. If it's approved by the FDA, I will take the vaccine. But for the next 2-5 years, we don't know what's going to happen with this vaccine situation with my family, my friends, some of my friends, not all of them, but still, conspiracy theorists like us. That's me right there. We're not going to take the vaccine right away, and we may never take the vaccine for a very long ass time, if I never, because I'm not going to let the government tell me what to do with my money, or let them tell me what to do with what to take and what not to take. What's the point of being a citizen anymore if it's not going to have no rights, But that's just my opinion, of course. Sorry for talking about politics a little bit, but that's a bad habit of mine. Alright, guys, I thank you for watching. Please thumbs up, subscribe, and share. You donate to my Patreon, PayPal, Cash App. Everything's down below in the description box. I thank you very much for staying here with me. Please subscribe to my new gaming channel. It should be down below in the description box. I'm trying to see if I can change the URL for you to make it easier to see it. I don't have the URL rights to it yet. have to get at least 100 subscribers. So the more people subscribe, the better. As well, it'll be 30 days the next couple of weeks. So, all right, guys. See you later. Bye.